y'all today.
It's got autopilot on it?
This? Yeah, you're autopilot today. I got Captain Mikey formerly here with us today. And we're heading out for a little quick Monday afternoon little shrimp trip. Captain Mikey's an island native. And if you ask him, he's probably caught more fish than any shrimp boat on the East Coast. But he has caught a few, and he tells some good stories too. Got some good stories. We're happy to have him with us. So I was wanting to make this, get out here this past weekend, but I guess if you've been following the news, you know that, what was the name of that storm?
Hell, I don't know.
Began with an O.
Ophelia
came by, and while it didn't, it went ashore way up the coast, we still got kind of sandwiched into some of the northeast winds here, and would have made it uncomfortable. Today, wind's not too bad. Looks like we got a little bit of wind out of the southeast, and we're hoping we got a good day that we can go out here and bring you guys along and make another little drag, and maybe, just maybe, find a shrimp or two. I did bring an extra bag of ice today. That's probably my downfall. That's the funny thing, Mikey's. Last Tuesday when I came out here, I only bought one bag of ice. First trip out, I didn't know, would catch over 100 pounds.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the way it usually goes. That's the way it usually goes for me. And what's kind of neat, just kind of running out here and looking out where we're headed. Already see looks like two shrimp boats already working out there. We can head right for the point if you want to, Mike. We'll just cut right across there.
Yeah.
But we got, looks like two shrimp boats out here working today. So we'll have a little company. And hopefully we won't get in anybody's way. But we're going to get out and try to see if we can find some shrimp. Last trip we had 40 count shrimp, and I had 40 pounds of 60, 70 count shrimp. That wound up being almost $300 worth of shrimp. So we got a little fuel money to keep this little hobby going and bringing you guys along. I want to check the chat. I know that we were looking at a few folks in the chat early. I hope the sound's coming through. Let's check things out. The picture's looking good though, that's for sure. We got Fishman Joe in here. Boy, I tell you what, I'm just way behind. Let me jump on some of this stuff. Oh, yes. Tim, John.
Three shrimp boats.
Andy. Mike. Good to see you here with us, brother. Hey, Friday afternoon, I had to go to the ball game. Mike, did you finish your strut project on the car? I never got to finish that. I need to go back and watch and see how that worked out. See, there you go. Tim's already in it. Maybe it's already been answered. Maybe I just need to look at YouTube. Oh my gosh, yeah. Might be some shrimp. All right. But we do that. We got Joe, Fishman Joe's with us. We got Mike with us. Ryan's up here. Of course, Tim's here. It's good to be here. Ashley. Nana, thank you. Yes. Somebody be sure, please hit that like button. But we got the same kind of plan today. We're gonna come back out here to the Jekyll Island. And you said there's 3 boats out here. We must be in the hot spot today, Mike.
Let's do it.
Hey, we got old Island guy here. Mike's Mike Morris is in here with us. Old Island guy. Oh my gosh, there's the whole fleet's out here, it looks like, guys. I was just thinking we'd come out here and make one tow and get out of here, but it looks like this is a pretty popular spot today. We got quite 1, 2, 3, 4. What'd you say? You see 5 boats
all the way to the south.
There's one way down to the south. Yeah. There's 6 boats out here, guys. Hey, Teresa. Good afternoon. And for all you guys that might still be at work, waiting for 5 o'clock that have joined us, don't let the boss hear what's going on, because he's going to know you're having too much fun.
All right, where you want me to slow down at?
Run on out there, hold it over here to the right a little bit, and we'll run on about 1/4 of the way down Driftwood right here, and we'll set out over here.
All dragging in one area.
What's the tide doing now?
Right at dead high right now.
It's high now?
Yeah.
All right.
Close to it. And they may have started out here because the marina was just barely moving at the marina.
All right, so what we're going to do, I think we can go ahead and set out, man. Let's slow her on down. All right, let's get this camera right here set. Just want to check my audio there. We're working there. We're going to turn that back down. Mike, you sit up there on the wheel for me just a minute.
All right.
You take care of all that.
Keep it going straight.
Yeah, just hold her straight there for a little bit.
All right.
All right, got the tail bag tied, our tail line, start feeding this out. We'll get it out and we'll just make sure this thing's going straight. Only thing I really have to do is grab this top line and just kind of shake it. I just want to make sure the net's straight. Net is straight. we're going to hook our tow lines to our little swivel block right here. What this little swivel spot right here allows the boat to turn. That's what this thing's for. If we didn't do that, we'd have a real hard time turning. All right, Mikey, turn her back a little bit towards the beach, and give us just a little bit.
Give a little power.
Yeah.
How about that?
Looks good. All right, straighten her up. And we just add a little tension to the line as it spools out of our basket.
Well, she goes crazy when you start trying to
kind of see that the doors are already spreading the net back there. Again, just about a 20, I think it's about 23 foot. Put on about 2,000, Mike.
Huh?
2,000. Note our time. And we're dragging, y'all.
Stay right along in here.
Just head straight down the beach.
All right. There must be some damn shrimp right in this area.
Yeah, everything's looking good, guys. We're set out and we're doing our thing. I tell you what I do want to do. I want to turn this on.
How long you drag?
Last time we were out here, we drug 45 minutes. And the bag was almost to the point we had a hard time getting it in.
Damn.
We probably had 3/4 of our shrimp on the first tow. The second tow, I had a triple tail that was hung up in that soft shooter that I had put in this net, and I think that fish affected it because I think he probably kicked a lot of the catch out.
Yeah.
But we got him revived and we sent him on his way. That fish was in the net and stayed alive all the way back to the dock. That triple tail.
Damn.
Tuesday. He's probably about that big. We let that one go for the guys. How's that look for you?
Looks pretty good. This one in the dotted lines you want me to take.
There you go. We're showing about 11 foot of water below the boat. So we're almost in a total of 12 feet of water here. And there's some big boats. There's some big boats dragging out here with us. A little bit intimidating seeing those big boats over there, Mike.
Uh-huh.
I said a little bit intimidating seeing those big boats over there.
All they do is spend a lot more money.
Well, they do. But our idea...
That's why I'm in the electrical business instead of the shrimping business.
Well, you know, this is enjoyment to me.
Oh, me too.
And this is a hobby, and I get that. I don't want to get in these guys' way, you know, because this is what they're doing. This is their deal.
That's their living.
I want to come out here. I want to catch a few shrimp, you know, enough to go in the freezer or whatever. But have a good time. And like right now, we've got 26 people with us in the chat that are here with us right now, kind of enjoying it and checking it out and kind of doing the thing with us. We're going to try, Captain Brian. We got her down and tight. There's a lot of competition out here today, though. A lot of big boats.
So ain't that big boat up there, how big a nets is he pulling?
It's got to be, I would think that boat's probably pulling
450?
twin rigs on it, 450s.
450.
That's what I would think. I think in Georgia, what you could 455s is as much as you can pull. They do limit the size of the nets that you can pull, and I think it's 55. I may be mistaken. Somebody's going, it's not 55. It's whatever, but I think it's 55. I can tell you, if somebody knows it's out here right now, they're going to correct us. They're going to let us know. But thanks for being with us here and hanging out. And we'll see what happens. Let's tow this net for about 30 minutes and see what, I don't know what time Mikey's got to get home tonight. I don't know. But here in Georgia, 30 minutes after official sunset, shrimping on the beach is over. You can't tow a net inside of 3 miles during the night. And so we would quit when the sun got down for sure. Well, hey Mike, on this net, the first net I had, it had the old traditional tickler chain that attached to the doors and was kind of pulled as a separate piece. This net, old Black Magic, that's what I've nicknamed this net. And this net was built down in Fernandina by Burbank Trawls, Billy Burbank III. We talked this thing over pretty thoroughly before he started making it, and I told him what I wanted. This incorporates what's called a Texas tickler, where the tickler chain is kind of incorporated onto the bottom of the net. It's not separate. For me, that works out better because it eliminates chances of that thing getting twisted up over the net or something like that. Because it's a part of the net, once you put it out and you make sure that top line is straight, you've got it. It's gonna work. So, hey Chrome, what we use on this net is it's a Texas rig, Texas tickler, and it's actually built into it. Not only does it work as a tickle chain, but it also works like a lead line. Instead of adding extra chain weight on the net, the tickler itself is incorporated into the net and helps weight the bottom of the net down. The shrimp net, when you're towing it, the bottom of the net is on the bottom. And now you can adjust how hard that net digs and how aggressive it is along the sand. I like my net to drag kind of soft. I don't like it. I don't want to catch a lot of bottom trash. So typically when we dump our tail bag, we won't have a lot of sand dollars and things like that. We catch very few crabs. It doesn't dig on the bottom real hard. It's there. You know it's there because you can see how the chain, as the chain drags along the bottom, it'll begin to shine. It'll the sand's abrasive and it'll make that chain shine. But it's not as hard as and that's a preference thing. How hard somebody wants to drag the net. For me, I like it just kind of skimming across the bottom. And I know that some of you guys that are here today, that are here on this live stream with us, were with Alfred's channel Friday when I was at the ball game and went through the opening ceremonies of that ball game with our crosstown rival. I'm happy to report today, and the kids that I volunteer for, over at our high school. We're victorious. They won. The game went into overtime. It was a terrific game.
It's a big old sea turtle.
We see one. I didn't.
Right off. He just went down. He's a big one.
Well, we don't want to catch him. That's
we don't want to catch him.
We've got the shooter in the net, but we don't want to catch him.
Well, if that shooter's big enough, that's a big one.
Yeah. I didn't see it. I saw one on Tuesday though when we were out here with Derek. We didn't catch that one. But yeah, we were victorious. It was a big game. The Brunswick team, that was a state-ranked team at the time when we played them. We went in overtime, and I think our kids wanted it more, and we got it. It was a big day. Oh, Teresa. Juanita, thanks for being there. You know, Teresa, we are huge fans of Teresa. I think everybody that's in the chat, we know she's had some issues. So I tell you what, Teresa, we're going to try to make the audio as lively as we possibly can for you today. What I need to try, I wish I could get with Joe. I wish I could put Joe on with me. I haven't done that. This device that I use for live streaming allows me the capabilities to do that. I just don't know if I want to get into that, trying to make that happen. But hey, Teresa, I'm sure everybody here in the chat is kind of pulling for you, and everybody's sending you some good mojo. We want you to be able to see some shrimp. There's gotta be
shrimp right here.
Gotta be shrimp in here. I mean, with these guys up here working up here, with these big boats up here on the beach like this. We got
local boats.
That's the Warrior. This boat over here. You know what I'm going to try to do, Mike? I'm going to try to let my folks see what's going on out here. I did this last time. Let's see. See if you guys can pick up some of these boats that are out here. Let's see.
What you need?
There's a remote up here somewhere. Not that one. That's an air conditioner.
Right here.
Is there another one? Yep, that's the one.
Capt Andy and his clean dash.
So let's see what we can see. Can you guys see that one out there? I don't know if you guys can see that one. Well, we got a couple more up this way. And there are two more that way. And this boat that's coming in here, I think this is the Warrior out of Brunswick. He's like heading right here towards us, like he wants to get up here on the beach with us. We'll try to blow this up, make sure. There's those two. Yeah, and there's the Warrior right there. I know it's a little hard. Maybe we'll get in here a little closer, and we'll try to let you guys see that one. See that one up well. So we have company, and it's good to see those guys out here with us. I'm telling you, Fishman, if you had a boat out here, you'd be right out here with us today. Don't y'all think Fishman Joe would be happy out here with a on a big shrimp boat.
Hello. Hey. Yeah. Are they? All right. Okay. All right. Just call me. All right. Bye. Well, they finally went to the hospital.
What's
Andrew's having a baby.
Oh!
Second one.
Yay! Did you tell him that you were out on the boat fishing?
That was my wife. I told her.
Oh boy, she's gonna be mad.
She spent my whole marriage me being on the boat, so it don't really matter. Ooh,
something just hit right there in front of the boat.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know what it was. Probably a triple tail.
That was a good one.
Yeah. Probably spooked him.
So we're again today. We're off the Georgia coast. We are right off Jekyll Island, and if you're familiar with Jekyll Island at all, we're off the north end, which everybody that's been to Jekyll knows it as Driftwood Beach. We're right off of Driftwood Beach. You might be able to see some of it going by back here in the background. A lot of old trees that have succumbed to erosion laying there. That's where we are, and we're out shrimping with the big boys today. A lot of big boats out here in this area. We've got a little window to get out on the boat because I think starting tomorrow afternoon we're supposed to have weather move in. Oh, there's that turtle again, Mike. Right there, I just saw it.
Yeah.
Right here off our port side. It was looked like a loggerhead, and he was heading in that direction, which is good. He's swimming away from us. We've got that little turtle shooter that we're not required to have because we pull the net in by hand, but we've got one that was built into the net. But I still don't want to catch. I don't want to catch any turtles. Yeah. So yeah, if you've been to Jekyll, we're right here off of Driftwood Beach, and we're in the same area. I like this area. There are no significant hangs to foul the net or anything like that in this area, and it's pretty easy to work. And generally, we don't have a lot of pressure on the area. I say that lightly because there's a lot of webbing in the water being towed today in this area. If you're just getting into the chat, kind of bouncing around and joining the live stream, thanks for doing that. Don't forget to smash that like button. That helps us tremendously. And feel free to share with other people what's going on. They might want to jump in here with us. Fishman Joe, let's go, Joe! We got enough gas to drag another hour. Thanks, man. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe Fishman just dropped some coin on us today.
Where's he at?
Joe is in Miami.
Oh.
Joe just paid for fuel today. Joe wants to get up here and make a trip with us. This is his thing. Joe runs a live bait business down in Miami in the Haulover area down there.
Oh, okay.
And he goes out and he's got some big tanks on his boat, and he gets bait, and then he services the boats as they're going out. They'll pull up to him and get bait right off his boat. Well, hey Joe, just keep the lotion on your chest, man, and let's just leave it at that. Feels good. The temperature today feels nice. Fall has been a long time coming for us. We had, I guess, well, most everybody got a blast of it. If you were in the United States this year, you got a blast of summer, and so you guys know. But we're having the backside of that storm that passed through Ophelia. Kind of got a little bit of decent temperatures in here, and it feels pretty good. Andy Long, my gosh, my good buddy Andy Long is with us. I think from Tennessee. I think Haney, are you still in Tennessee? I never know where Andy is. Andy Long is living in Tennessee. Andy Long was in the fire service. He was my first fire chief. Some 20 or 30 years ago. He's now up in Nashville. Good to see Andy in here. And I hope everybody's having a great afternoon. And I hope we can share a little fun with you on the shrimp boat. Mikey, where were the kingfish this year? You know, I don't recall any day this summer of seeing anybody that went offshore that came in.
Oh, well,
with you know, screaming about kingfish.
Well, the first thing you got to realize is there's no fishermen left.
Well,
look at the boat marina.
That part's true.
You and I have both been doing this our whole lives. That's the slowest I've ever seen the boat marina since I've been doing it for 50, 60 years.
Well, there's so much. Golly, y'all, there's so much going on, and I know if there's any fishermen that are on here right now, that I'm probably preaching to the choir, but I mean, the government's got in here where they've got where we can't go out and catch a red snapper, yet you go out there, if you go offshore and try to catch something, the red snapper are so voracious out there, you can't get any bait to stay on the bottom without red snapper coming up and taking your line. We got NOAA breathing down our necks now, wanting to impose a 10-mile-an-hour speed limit, which it wouldn't affect me because I got a small boat, but what is it? Was it 35 feet?
35, I think.
35 feet, which I know a lot of guys with boats that are 35 and bigger. They're not going to be able to run offshore except at 10 miles an hour. So it seems like we're getting more and more regulations in the on the recreational side of fishing for the guys that like to go offshore. It's really, I mean, having an offshore boat now it almost doesn't make sense anymore. You can't get out enough to really enjoy it. And when you go, you can bring back, you know, a handful of black sea bass, which I hear they're talking about. They want to impose some restrictions, already restricted, but they're going to restrict it further. I don't know. Hey, Tiger, thanks for getting in here. I guess you guys are seeing today that there are some blue wrenches, and that was a preventative thing. As we start to get in these lives, you know, we'll have folks creep in here that really try to mess up the stream, and that's why I thought that'd be a good idea. I can't watch the stream the whole time, so I thought that was going to be a good idea. It's for you guys. Well, Haney, yeah, 10 mile an hour, the NOAA, I should get in. If you want me to get into this, I did a video about it, but the 10 mile an hour speed rule that they're trying to impose is based on the right whale and the calves. Now, as long as I've been here fishing offshore, commercial fishing on shrimp boats, I have seen one whale in my entire life, and I'm a rarity in this area. Mike, have you ever seen a whale offshore?
I saw a humpback whale 2 miles off of Little St. Simons, the north end of Little St. Simons, 5 years ago.
It's sighting a whale is very rare, and I am of the opinion that for the whale's benefit, for preserving the species, and let's not do anything to harm the population of whales. But I do think that there's some technology that's out there that if I think they said 400 whales that are capable of calving, of having calves, and that's the big issue, the calving whales, because that's what migrates south along here. Put a satellite transponder on them. Put a satellite transponder on those whales, and then have those whales, that system integrated into the AIS system, where they show up, and you would readily be able to avoid them. Maybe that's me just thinking in La La Land, but you got to think that's a possibility, Mikey. That the technology is there. They're already tracking a good number of them.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. Sometimes, it's hey, we're from the government and we're here to save you, and that's when you better run. Oh, the big boat that's in front of us just pulled up the tri-net. See, they're small. And a tri-net on one of these commercial boats, it's basically just a smaller version of the net they're towing, and they'll drop that net kind of back, and it'll pull right down in front of one of the nets, and they sample with it, so they get an idea of how many shrimp they're catching, but also what kind of bycatch they're catching, and a lot of these guys will use that. They use that sample net, that tri-net, to kind of judge how long they can make a tow before they have to pull back the engines and pick up the big nets. Oh, a blue wrenches is a moderator. When you've got a blue wrench, if somebody gets on and starts doing something crazy or start attacking somebody else in the chat or something, they can pull their comments down. They can put them in timeout. But I got Fishman. It's kind of like having your little Secret Service detail with you, and they kind of watch out for you, and they watch out for the chat. Yes, thank you, Joe. We appreciate you being there, and especially Joe being there to kind of police along the whole chat. I still don't know why I did that. Now that I think about it, guys, Joe's perfect. You know why he's perfect? Because he's here a lot, and that's what counts. Somebody that's here and stays with the tri-net going back down, Mike.
Yeah.
So they picked it up. They've checked that net, and they're putting it back out. All right, I'm gonna try to get you guys a picture of this boat going by right here. Is that one showing up on the screen there, Mike? I can't see. Look at the exhaust on that. How they run that exhaust all the way up over the rigging, so they don't get any exhaust stains on any of the rigging. Colorful boat, white on top of red.
Is that a steel hull, Andy?
Yeah, steel hull boat. It doesn't look like, well, that may be a freezer boat, Mike. You see that box that's back there? That may be a freezer system on that boat that's ahead of the winches. Or right behind the winches right there.
He's pouring some water out the side of that boat.
Generator, maybe?
Yeah.
Hey, we got 36 folks in here joining us today. Thanks. We got Captain Mikey Parmalee here with us today. Expectant grandfather again. what? I don't know.
Four.
Number this is going to
Number
be the
four.
fourth. Oh, see, you know, I tell you what, we'll get home from shrimping. You swing by Chick-fil-A, pick them up some chicken sandwiches on the way back over there, and hopefully everything will be taken care of. And mom's in great shape, and you got a healthy grandbaby.
They ain't here yet.
Not here yet.
Don't know what it is. Don't know if it's a little girl or a little boy.
Everybody's telling you congratulations.
Thank you.
They're excited for you too. Oh, they just picked up. All right, let me go back over here, guys. I didn't notice this before, but this is the big boat that just pulled out. Now they have just pulled up their main fishing rig, their main gear, and I don't know if you guys can make out the guys on the deck, but they're in the process now of getting the lines that go back to the end of the net, and they'll start winching those aboard so that they can dump the tail bags of the shrimp net. This is when you can see them out there just circling around. The telltale sign will be if they dump those nets and then turn around and put them right back out. We're on 30 minutes right now with our tow. So I think what we'll do here is give it a few more minutes, and we'll try to get ours up. What are we making? 1.6 knots over there? It's up top, 1.4.
Yeah, 1.4. They're dragging the net at the tail of the net up right now. God almighty, the bag.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks good. The tide's still got to be creeping in here if we're only making 1.8, 1.7.
What time is that? Tide should be high.
No, we high tide's at 5:30.
What time is it now?
Quarter till.
4:45? Damn.
Yep. That's the one thing you really got to be aware of with this rig, how I dump it. That's if we're going to make another one. You want to make one and go home, Grandpa?
It's up to you.
No, it's up to you.
Well, I mean, the baby's going to be in Charleston. I'm not going up there tonight, so.
All right, well, we can make another one then, probably. But we got to be into the current.
All right.
To pick the net up.
All right.
If not, the way I do it, we'll end up with a big jumbled up mess.
Yeah.
And we don't want that to happen.
Nope.
I hope I'm answering enough questions for you guys. I'm the world's worst about reading. No, Haney, really, I don't feel anything on the motor, any additional strain. What I'm always looking at is what kind of speed we're making. And we're still making a little over 1.5 knots, but we're into the current. The tide is coming straight at us this way, and it's going in and running up into the estuary. So we're heading straight into the current, and that slows us down a little bit. We're not going to have the kind of ground speed because we're towing into the current. The only time I know we've really got something is when we start to pull the net up, when you can feel the weight in the net. So we're right here at 46. 46 people are joining us here in the chat. It's great to have them. If we get to 50 or 5 o'clock, we're going to pick this net up as we start to drop down. We get to 50 or 5 o'clock, one of those two, we're going to pick the net up and see what we've got. The only thing I need to be home by 8 o'clock for Monday Night Football.
Don't care about that.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I got some really great football Friday. Got some really good college football on Saturday.
Sorry.
I didn't really get any pro ball yesterday.
It all sucked.
But I know that those folks down in South Florida that are football fans have got to be excited about Miami. You know, they won yesterday 70-20. 70 points. They put up 70 points.
He's got him on board. He's headed back that way.
That's it. He just set back out.
No, he hasn't set out yet.
Looks like he's
towing.
towing.
He did too. He has set back out.
He's dragging.
That's the tri-net on.
Tri-net's still
up.
up.
The tri-net's hanging.
They just dogged them back off. So that's a good sign. Guys, the big boat we were just showing you that picked up his nets has turned right around and dropped them again. I wonder if I could pick him up in this camera out back. Let's see. Yeah, I think you just can't see him back there. You guys can see him back, kind of towing right behind us there. A little bit off to our port side. Yeah, Miami may make a run at the Super Bowl. They look pretty impressive. It's still early. Guys, the season's still early, I get that. But yeah, they look pretty good so far. No scallops. No scallops here. I think the scallop fishery is either up north or, I don't know, they still catch scallops down off Port Canaveral?
Yeah. They're out here, you just got to go deep for them.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any boats that I'm aware of that scallop in this area. I think most of the scallop boats are either up north or down south. Oh yeah, Haney. Come on, brother. You're always welcome. We'll put you up here in the captain's chair and see what you can do. So I've been thinking about a contest. A shrimp heading contest. Where
don't get Charlie Williams involved in it.
Where you have to head 3 pounds of shrimp, but it's on a clock. And now you can have a scale and you can be throwing them on there, but you better make darn sure you got 3 pounds before you quit, because if you're under 3, you're disqualified.
Don't put Charlie Williams in it. That's a shrimp heading son of a gun right there.
I think that'd be a lot of fun. Derek and I talked about that. last trip.
Who went with you last time?
A buddy of mine that has a YouTube channel up in Charleston.
Oh, okay.
He's got a YouTube channel that's called The Food Boat, Derek. And the thing is, the guys that we're kind of involved with here with our YouTube, our little YouTube group, we're all kind of sit around the water. We're pretty much doing something that's involved with either boats or the water. And it kind of makes things kind of neat. And there's enough variety in what I do, what Derek does with his food boat. He's got a barge that he's built. It's got a commercial kitchen. He'll bring these chefs on, and he sets up and does live streams on there of the chefs cooking. And you're out in the marsh. I mean, beautiful views, and the things that he's doing is pretty neat. We got Fishman Joe down in Miami doing his bait stuff, and he's been doing some boat repair as well. He's building a lobster boat with a bully net lobster. Have you ever seen it where they go along at nighttime and they take the nets and get the lobster? He's building a boat to do that, and he also has got a wing shrimp net where he catches bait and stuff. And then Alfred does a lot of boat shows and things around Miami. Does some really neat trips around with his dinghy. I don't know what he calls the dinghy series. He goes up in the canals and things, and shows people around down there. And he also videos the boat ramps down at Black Point. Oh my gosh, Alfred has joined us. What's up, King? Alfred, I'm right out here today, and this is like the holding pattern at a major airport. We got a shrimp boat. We got a shrimp boat right back here behind us. We got this guy out here. We got that guy there. We got another couple guys that way. I think did the other one leave? Did the Warrior leave? I think we've lost one, but everything that's out here is big. We're a little tiny fish in a big pond out here today, but we're having a good time. We're trying to stay out of everybody's way and catch some shrimp.
Well, I guess he did pull up and go. I don't see him.
All right, I think it's close enough.
All right.
So pull us off this way a little bit here to the left. Get us off away from the beach here a little bit in case we have an issue. That'll give us a little more time.
Watch this boat behind me right here.
I think he was kind of turning off to the offshore there a little bit too. So guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to pull off here just a little bit and get ourselves together and check this net and see where we're at, see what we've got. All right, point him back over there, Mike. Let's get ready. All right, let's get ready to pull this net
Pull
up.
it back. All the way to neutral.
Yep, pull it right on back into neutral.
All right, what do you need me to do?
Stay right there.
All right.
All right, back in gear. Go ahead. Turn us around that way and go back to that back flute, Mike.
Turn us around.
Take us right back around. I want you to bring me along that rear flute and bring it right down the side of the boat.
Going this way or coming?
Yep. We actually just run on down there past it and come back and bring it right alongside here. Yeah, we still got current pushing against the net, which is what we want.
The hell did it go? Oh, I see it. Right on it?
Right, I want you to bring it right down the side of the boat right here. It's got 25 foot of rope on it, so don't worry about the net or anything. Just bring the float, just like we were catching a crab float.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Turn.
You got her. Turn back the other way now. Take her out of gear.
All right. So you're gonna pull up the bag.
We got shrimp, y'all. Shrimp all down the net too. Dear heavens.
Need some help?
Yeah, come here a second. Untie that. Untie that right there for me.
Where you want it? Right back through here like this?
Untie. Take her loose.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What I need to do is get this. Well, I don't have to fight that thing no more.
Okay. So you gonna hook that to something?
All right, pull that right there, Mike.
Got it, the damn shrimp.
Turn her loose. Just turn her loose. Yeah. I'll hold it right there.
Okay.
Come back up with her a second. All right.
Right there?
Yeah, hold her right there a second.
I got it. Holy shit.
That wasn't too bad.
God almighty.
Let's get this retied right
Can you
here.
imagine how many of those guys over there are catching?
Yeah.
So you're gonna reset this and then get the shrimp up?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, drop it down. I'll give you that.
All right, hold on. I gotta get that big boy.
All right, run on it. Let me get that off there. Get the foot out of the rope.
Yeah, get the damn foot out of the rope.
All right. Take us back up to the first rope.
Take us back up to the first
float.
First float. All right. No matter which way?
Same exact maneuver. All right, guys, we got some shrimp again.
Go up to the yellow one up there, the first one.
Yes, sir.
Our tow line.
Old tow line.
Don't get too close to that white buoy because the net's on that one.
I'm not trying to. Damn, current's still hauling ass. Come on. Turn around here.
Yeah, keep on going.
I'm trying.
Straighten her up.
Over far enough?
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Take it out of gear?
Yep.
All right.
All right, back in gear.
How fast?
Head us right back the way we were already headed, Mike.
All right.
Or else we're going to have a... All right, go ahead and pull on it.
2,000 again.
Back to 2,000.
All right, get there to it. Hey, I'm gonna stand right there by once you take a picture. I want you to send it to Andrew. Or send it to Josh. Josh will get it to Andrew. That's crazy.
Where's your phone?
I don't have one. All I got's a flip phone. It won't
All right,
take.
let me see mine. See if I can take a picture with it.
Still live streaming.
Oh yeah, we're still doing our thing. All right, go on. Go on.
Stand back there.
Gotcha.
Right now, what do we do with them now?
We're going to start shoveling them up on that table. There's a shovel right there behind you, behind the door.
Yep.
Start picking them up. Let's see what time it is. All right, guys. Got Mikey back here on the deck. And we've got some shrimp. How's that look, Mike?
That's wild. How many you put up there? Fill it up?
Wherever you feel comfortable.
And then start getting all the fish out of it?
Yeah.
Shit, a bunch of these fish still alive.
Yeah, go on that other side over there
Yeah.
and kick that red thing out of the way so,
All right.
so it's not bothering you.
Big old son of a bitch right there, Andy.
There's some nice shrimp in here,
There
y'all.
are some nice ones.
Got some good sized shrimp, guys. I need to go change this camera. No, the camera's right. The camera is right. All right, guys. We've got a few shrimp. We're going to jump out here and start throwing some in the bucket and see what we look like. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Nice looking shrimp.
Put your ass back in the bucket.
Yeah, this isn't bad, guys. I gotta say, I think the shrimp look, the smaller shrimp that we caught in here Tuesday don't look as plentiful as they did Tuesday. Looks like we've got more bigger shrimp, if that makes sense to you guys.
Good thing about it, the majority of shrimp, the fish are still alive.
Yeah, these short toes,
Yeah.
I mean, they really have their advantages.
So how long does the big boats drag? 2 hours?
At least two.
At least 2.
Could be more than that.
I think that's it. All right.
Close to 1 bucket. Skipper some more.
Give me that shovel right there behind you.
Gotcha. So about every bucket is about half a basket. So that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad, guys. For a little over 30 minutes, somebody's going to be able to tell me exactly how long we were just towing that net. I'm glad I got Capt
Got it,
Mikey
the
on here.
damn shrimp.
He's not afraid to get in there with him. From the boat, it's with high tide, a little bit of wind makes it get rolly for us. Of course, the big boats aren't even feeling this, but we are bouncing around a little bit right here. All right. That's another healthy looking table.
That's 3 buckle down.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they look great. Of course, the seagulls are going to come in here and they're going to get whatever bycatch can't swim away. They got to eat too. And they will. I can get around this way. I don't think you put as many on the table that time, Mike.
I didn't. I didn't want you to have to work too hard.
I appreciate you looking out for me.
Boy, that's something that's made a comeback. Them little small saltwater catfish.
Yeah, there's definitely some of those in here too.
Yeah, I didn't miss it by much. All right.
Our bucket wasn't quite as full that time. We're about 3/4 of a basket back there, guys. Put us in a little turn right here. $54 folks in here. Guys, I tell you what, I'd really appreciate from y'all if y'all would hit the like button. If you're on here with us enjoying some shrimping off the Georgia coast on the mini trawler. You know the crazy thing about this, if you had a boat and you had a gumption too, you know, you could do this. Now I did make this little bit of rigging, and it's mounted right on my gunnel. And I had to drill 4 bolts in the gunnel for that, and then one hole forward for a stay for the top of the boom, and one on the top of the pilot house.
You still alive?
For the other stay that I have on that boom when I lift up the big bag. But that's it, and it's removable. I know if you guys have seen any of our other stuff, you know that we can take this thing off, go and do what we want to do with the boat. And so now we're just coming out of this turn here, and we're heading back towards the north. We started out dragging south. We're starting to head back north, and already showing 2.5 knots. We're with the tide. Tide's not slated to turn here for a little bit. And so we're gonna pick up speed heading back north, heading back to where we just came. Making almost 3 knots right now as we're coming out of this turn. And that's because we're not head on into the current any longer. I think I should probably go back there and help Mike pick up some shrimp. Geez, there's still shrimp on the deck. Can you guys see that? All right, I'm gonna go back here and help him a little bit. Some nice big shrimp in here. They're not all huge, but there's some nice shrimp in here. Hey, let me ask you this, Mike. Does this beat pulling the same net on the beach?
Well, believe it or not, back in the day, we caught them like this. We used to have a 150-foot seine net with 10 foot deep. One drag, you go home, down off the lodge. And they're probably still there. Nobody, just like I said,
nobody does it.
Nobody's fishing anymore.
It's work.
Nobody. Yep.
It's a lot like work. And
as much as I love to cast that, I just can't do it because of my back. So.
So we're going to get these up and then maybe get them on ice. I can already tell you we've caught more shrimp than Mike and I can head before we have to pick the net up again. And Mike's pretty good at heading shrimp.
The problem is we still have a pile of them on the floor. There's where the problem lies. All right, boys. Everybody, go down there, little crab. Get your ass to the bottom down there. All right, where you at now? Shrimping shovel.
Look at the size of that.
It's
like a little lobster, guys.
That's a prize right there.
Now, usually when I try to do that, when I do this, the bag is not so full that I can't go ahead and I can't dump it right on the table. As you can see, there were again so many shrimp in that one. We had to dump them in the floor, and we have to resort to shoveling them up on the table to be able to deal with them. No, we haven't filled the bag. Well, considering what's in the bucket, yeah, we got a basket. We got over a basket right here with this one too. Yeah, let's see, making 2.6, 2.7 knots. Capt and Mikey to work. Expecting Grandpa. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Craig. Yeah, the government, I don't know. When they're looking out for you, be wary. Be very wary. I wish I had autopilot on this boat, I really do. All right, going back in.
Starting to get the hang of this, Andy.
You are starting to get the hang of it.
Now, how many pounds is that right there?
That should be about 70 right there, maybe 65. I could put more on it if I was just throwing them in there, but we're gonna call that a basket.
All right, I'll throw them in here right here.
Here. It's a lot easier to deal with them right here. I like this is a lot of this bycatch is still alive as we're getting it over. That's one advantage to making these short tows. You can kind of get through the stuff.
The little croakers, they're pretty.
They're resilient.
Yeah, they are. Old summer trout, not so much, but.
Little baby blue crab.
Had one of them in the last bucket load. All right. God, I can just imagine what them boats are catching though.
Can you?
Jeez.
I'm gonna call that a basket and a quarter. That's a good basket and a quarter right there. Mike, I'm gonna flip the wash down.
Right.
I got it stuck open, so you're gonna have to unstick it. We'll flip that on, and I'll slide that. We'll slide that head and table ahead, so we can get back into the. You let me know when you're ready. Flip the little, see the little catches down? Yeah. All right, guys. That's a good basket and a quarter of shrimp. So it takes about 3 baskets to make 100 pounds. Maybe just a little under 3 baskets. So I don't know, maybe we got 40 pounds. 40 pounds of tails, guys. We had a few sharks, some small sharks, not as many as we had on Tuesday. And I think Mikey said he saw 1 catfish. But we got out of it pretty easy. We had one of the other big boats that just picked up a net while we were working on those shrimp, and they have just set back out. They're setting back out too. So here we are. We started this live stream at 4 o'clock, and we're about an hour and a half into it, and we put 40 pounds of shrimp tails on the boat. Not bad.
All right, Mikey. Fall your ass overboard.
I got 2 bags of ice in this big cooler.
Actually, like that, we're gonna need a bigger goddamn cooler.
The one thing, guys, about having a small boat is you're always trying to manage space. I'll let you slide it back. Because I know you don't want that 1 shrimp to get squashed.
No, sir, I don't.
That might be the one you're looking for right there. Should open up.
That's it, boss.
You want to pull 1 bag out.
Yep. You want to dump the bag?
I don't know if we dump it or just dump. Either way, we can leave the bag whole and just dump them in there and then set this bag on top of them.
Just dump them. Down. Forest Gump of Southeast Georgia. We're gonna need a bigger damn cooler.
Jeez.
Jesus, damn shrimp.
I hope you brought an appetite with you.
God almighty. That is mind-boggling.
So yeah, with 2 bags of ice in that 125 quart cooler, we're about out of space with those shrimp. And I'm working Mikey to death.
He's about to kill me. Hand me my water up there, Andy, that back down the cup.
I'll certainly do that.
Old man got to take a break.
I understand. Mikey, can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
All right, well, I don't want to piss you off because we're pretty close to the shore.
Huh?
I said I don't want to piss you off because we're pretty close to the shore. I don't want you jumping off and swimming home.
Oh, we did that years ago. We broke down over here and we had big old 9/0 and 10/0. We tied on each other, swam up to the beach, and the guys reel us back.
Y'all pulled the boat up with the fishing rods?
We had the boat way out here. We put on a life jacket, swim up to the beach, and let one of the guys reel us back to the boat. We wasn't catching those sharks.
That's pretty good. So, I mean, guys, I could go home right now happy. We've got more shrimp than we can eat for the next few days.
Little old clams, Andy.
What's that? Is that a clam?
You can probably take them and put them in a bag and grow them. What's in this?
Found a little clam. That's just boat stuff. I just set it up.
I'm gonna just set it back on the floor.
All right, well, we can slide the cooler back ahead.
Yeah, maybe.
Got to pull the table back back this way a little bit.
Yeah.
You see where I got the legs?
Not that damn far.
Legs sit right on the gunnel.
Yeah.
And if you pull it right back to the edge, there's enough room for that cooler.
Yeah, I
that
got
was by design. Now we got so many shrimp in there that the cooler doesn't want to slide.
I'm not gonna push it back up there.
All right.
Damn. All right, where's that? Where's that thing I put my waters in? Put my
The what?
I had a couple of bottles of water. I set them down in something.
Well, I got some Gatorade. Would you like a Gatorade?
Yeah, I'll take a Gatorade.
I feel.
Oh, there, damn water's right there in front of it. I'll take a Gatorade.
I feel I could reward you with some water.
Huh?
I could reward you for some water. I mean, as far as help goes, you're pretty good. And you seem to work pretty cheap too.
Huh?
You seem to work pretty cheap.
Oh yeah. Well, it's something I've never done, so get this off the bucket list.
You wouldn't have near as much fun on a big boat though.
No, I don't think so. After talking to people, them people seriously about doing it for money.
It's got to be a hobby.
Oh yeah. I was I still cast that for shrimp all the time. It wasn't nothing but a hobby. Just give them all away. You start selling them, it becomes a job. Then it
becomes
ain't
work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to sell them to just keep the hobby going, but yeah, there's got, you know, shrimping has seasons. They're great times for harvesting shrimp, and it's pretty lucrative. But keep in mind, it's not like that every day. It can get to be kind of sparse.
Well, we caught about
out here.
125 pounds first drag.
And then, you know, there's a lot of
A damn
maintenance
boat
upkeep
loader. He's got a
of
picture of
boat.
me standing in the middle of it. I'm gonna
But,
get him to send it to when he gets a chance.
A commercial fishing boat.
Yeah,
you're-
I thought
mean,
about
you're-
some damn
You're
run
constantly
shrimp.
sewing on nets, working on fishing gear, doing maintenance on.
Yeah. I'm looking right now at the boat I'm
mechanical,
gonna buy. It's got a big
winches,
for sale sign on it.
engine
70-foot steel hull.
systems.
They want $250,000 for it.
The boats have to be painted. They have to be hauled out
need you.
periodically. A lot of work.
I need you to go ahead and sell some stuff so you can help me out.
A lot of work.
You said through sickness and health, and my damn fishing addiction is an illness. So.
Yeah, we love what we're doing. It's enjoyable
Okay.
time. I mean,
All right.
it's work. Don't get me wrong, but this is an enjoyable.
Let me get
time
back
for
at it,
me.
Captain. Yeah, we're pulling
And
it. We're making another
here we
drag
go.
right
We're right
now.
back up on 30 minutes,
We didn't drag for 30 minutes.
and Mikey hasn't even.
I mean, we didn't leave the dock at 4
finished
o'clock.
washing
What?
the deck off.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait till you see this picture.
Grandpa.
And so we're pulling a 23-foot net, which is 23 foot wide, I think. And these boats out here pulling 450s. So you can just imagine what they're catching. Yeah. So anyway, we get it back to the deck. I'll get another picture. All right.
Yeah. Mikey's giving out all our shrimping secrets today, but for us, you guys here, we have no secrets. It's just getting out and doing it. Getting the net set, you know, that's the thing, knowing how to set the net. Make sure it's fishing right. Man, 58 people here in the chat today. Thanks for joining us, guys. Thanks for being a part of it. How long have we been towing, Mike?
I don't know.
30 minutes.
30 minutes now?
Yeah, we just
Well,
finished.
that's right. Hey, we've been cleaning up. I forgot about that. It don't seem like it's long when you clean it up.
We've been towing for 30 minutes right now.
Yeah.
We're going to keep towing in this direction, and then hopefully the tide will start drifting back out, and that'll aid us with picking up that net. Yeah, because we got to be cautious. Got to be cautious of how we take the net up. If we don't pay attention to what the current's doing, we could very quickly foul the net and have a tangled mess, and that puts an end to the fun right there. That's a lot of work. I wonder what these shrimp will count this time. We'll be sure to let you guys know. And be honest with you, I'm not really in a heading mood right now. We might have a shrimp heading day tomorrow. That might make for another great live stream tomorrow. Start heading some shrimp. We'll keep that in mind. Maybe we can bring you guys along for that. Tiger, I do both. I sold, I'm just talking to the guys. I sold some last Tuesday when Derek went with me. I sold the majority of them. But Mikey got some. And to be honest with you, when I was heading them, I got really tired from the amount of time I was spending there heading them by myself. And I just started picking out the big ones and kind of letting the small ones go.
Hey.
So if you really go through them,
Josh,
it's going to take a little bit of time.
I just let it ring one time. I'm out here with Andy on his little shrimp boat. We caught 125 pounds the first 30-minute drag. I'm talking about some damn huge shrimp. We're about 1,000 feet off the Jekyll Beach.
I think Mikey's fish stories are growing back there in this conversation on the phone.
I lost it. Yeah, my damn phone went dead.
But we'll see. Yeah, I do give
back.
a lot of shrimp away. And it works like that down at the marina. You know, somebody will come in and they'll have a lot of fish. They'll say, "Hey man, you want some fish?" And I may grab a couple fillets. I don't mind sharing. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time with you guys here. Yeah, Tiger, he did say 125 pounds. I heard him when he said that. The fish stories grow. He's a true fisherman. What can he say? I hope you wouldn't expect anything different. I'm buying 250 the next call. Very well could be. The cooler's getting bigger and bigger. We may sink the boat before we get home. We caught so many shrimp we had to shovel them overboard. We thought we were going to sink the boat. That'll be the next story. Michelle, I got to tell you, I'm not really embarrassed about the size of my rig. I think a lot has to do with what you're able to do with it. And as you can see, we're putting them across the deck. Good times, guys.
Andy, thing's covered up with them baby clams.
The anchor? If you want to put that thing down in the splash wheel and just wash it, feel free.
I get most of it out. Get the baby clams back over with. Get that salt water washed down. Never mind, it's on.
It's on. We're almost, boy, 37 minutes into this drag. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. I don't want to keep Mikey out here too long because I know that he's going to want to be home with the fam or by the phone with the expected grandchild on the way. So what do you say we just go ahead and let's get turned in here. Let's pick this net up. And we're gonna go ahead and pick it up completely. It's we're coming up on 6 o'clock. So let's go ahead and pick this thing up and get headed in. The tide is still kind of trickling in, but keep in mind this time we're going to pick the whole net up, so I'm not as concerned about fouling the net this time. We're going to face her straight into the wind and into the chop. Again, the wind's kind of blowing out of the southeast, so we're going to get kind of headed back this way. Kind of get her headed straight into it. It'll make things a little easier on us. The last thing I want to do is bring somebody out of the boat and burn them out. I just want to kind of tease them along, give them a little bit where they're having a good time. And they'll want to come back. Because this worked out really great. I was able to call Mike in the early afternoon and check with the schedule, ask him what he had going on. Because there's a little bit to getting out here. I think it took us. We left the dock just before 4 o'clock. We went on the air with you guys, and what did we get set out? What, about 4:20 on the first day? I think that was about right. I'm sure somebody will straighten me out, but I think that's what we had. All right. Separate that one of those buckets for me. And then we'll come back here and get it on. When we pick this thing up, we're going to disconnect the line this time. We're going to go through the block with it so we can pull it, and it's going to go right in that basket, the tow line. You ready?
All right, we're going to disconnect this side.
We're going to grab the pulley off the back of the yoke. Leave that on there. Just grab the rope.
Pull it to me?
Yep, pull it to you.
All right. Drop that. Hook that. Okay, I see what you're doing.
And then lay that right there where I can get back to it, right there. And here we go. Do me a favor and go up there, turn the wheel to the right. And give it a little bump. That's good. Here, take that one right there. Shit.
Is that the bag?
No, it's a tongue. Go ahead, catch up with me. Or is that me?
No, you gotta catch up with me. No, I gotta catch up with you.
All right, let me see him right here, Zach.
You got him?
Yeah, I got a messed up mess right here. Gotta get off this pulley. Drop it.
Oh, you gotta get that. I'm sorry, I'd have done that. I didn't. I'm not sure what we were trying to do right now.
All right, Mike, just turn that loose.
All right. What you want to do with it?
Go to this cleat on this bar.
Right here?
Yeah. All right, go around it. All right.
I'll know next time.
Yeah. We're always learning.
Yep.
All right, that's our tongue. Let's go up here and wash them down just a little bit.
All right.
All right.
So 30 minutes out of daylight, they got to start heading offshore.
Yeah.
I mean, 30 minutes after sunset. So did you buy new doors to go with the net?
They came with the first net I bought. Do me a favor and make us some room. Slide the tow basket back towards, yeah, so we got room. Whatever leftover tow rope we got, go ahead and get it in the basket so it won't get tangled up. Perfect, just slide it up against the side of the boat. All right, I'm gonna bring that thing to you so you can kind of catch the net.
All right, where's the hook?
Just catch it. You'll be able to lean right over and get it. I'm gonna bring it right to you.
Oh, the net?
Yep. Go ahead and see if you can get the rest of it there.
Oh, okay.
Got it?
I think I do. I got everything but one.
All right, let's start pulling that rascal in. Put it right on the deck.
Oh, hold on. Whoa, damn stingray.
Damn rig right there.
Got a damn stingray, got a hook in him. Damn, we caught some fish that time, didn't we?
Yeah. Cow nose ray coming up.
Damn the fish. Cow nose right down. Few shrimp.
Few shrimp.
Oh yeah. We got a lot more fish this time. I don't know, we got a pretty damn good.
You want to get the block to pick this up?
I don't need to worry about that.
Yeah, she ain't going nowhere.
Right here.
Just bring it around the other way. All right. Okay. Okay. Turn loose. Turn loose. Just take your hands off of it.
Okay, all right.
Whew. Listen to them croakers. All right. Let's get out of this roll.
All right, yeah. That about
It started to chop up on us a little bit, guys. I remembered to pull the tail bag in with a tail line this time too.
What'd you think, Mike?
pretty good haul, looks like to me.
There's 30 pounds in there?
Huh?
You think there's 30 pounds in there?
Oh yeah, more than that. Back to dock like this.
Let's get in here and just settle down. That's a lot of work right there for a couple old guys.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys, back with you. We're going to run on into the sound here a little bit. You see, we got a little bounce going on right now. Just enough to make it uncomfortable. And wet. I said and wet.
That ain't bad. What is that right there, Andy? What kind of wash down is that?
What's that?
What's that right there, that tank?
Water. That's my shower. It's my Minorcan shower when I camp. Fill it up with water and I can take a shower out here. So it's a pretty good day. I think we got over 50 pounds of tails today, easy. Maybe closer to 70. Good day.
I take it the floor's holding up well?
What's that?
The floor that we did, is it holding up good?
Yeah, so far, yeah. Mikey helped me with my fiberglass work when I redid the floor in the boat, which I kicked myself for not bringing you guys along for that when we did that, and how we worked that floor, redoing the floor, taking the floor got soft, it got a little spongy. We had to go in and take the deck up, cut it out, and put some new plywood in, and then glass it again, and it turned out pretty good. For a couple guys working in the backyard, it turned out pretty good. What I'd love to do is be able to get in here with you guys and kind of bring the camera down for a bird, just a real up close view of the table. While we're picking up the shrimp, so you guys can really see what's going on. Yeah, we're bouncing a little bit. It's not terrible in here, but it's a little bit uncomfortable if you're out working on the deck of a small boat. And so what we'll do here, we'll jump right back into the intercoastal waterway and run right back to the marina. It's a short trip for us. It's really not a far run at all. To get out here where we're catching these shrimp. Of course, we're heading back to the St. Simons Marina on the Frederica River. That's on the west side of St. Simons. If you've ever been to St. Simons and you go across, going across the St. Simons Causeway and coming on to St. Simons, if you look off to the left, the marina that's to the left, the small marina that's to the left, St. Simons Marina.
Wonder how long that stingray swam with that rig in his mouth.
I don't know, did you get it out?
Nah,
Go right there. So we'll have to show you this. We caught a stingray out in the net that had a bottom rig in its mouth, and it's still there. The rig, the sinker, everything. Bottom rig, a bottom rig with like 2 hooks on it. We got one with a stingray on the end of it in the net. But if we had If we had 40 pounds on the first tow of tails and got 30 there, maybe, it's not bad for a couple hours. Where y'all staying in Charleston?
I'm not sure because Colleen,
Y'all stay at Andrews there?
no, we'll stay in a hotel somewhere because her family's there. Her parents, dad, and sister.
Well, we need to take some shrimp up there.
Yeah.
To feed, have a little feed.
Yeah.
I think that's the proper thing to do.
I do too.
How about some shrimp we caught yesterday? You know, that's the cool thing about going and doing this, is you take fresh seafood, you take it to a whole new level. when you're actually able to go out and catch them and then have them so quickly after they're caught. I'm glad you guys are here with me. We got some kayakers out here. It's just starting to be the best time of the year for me. October. October's my month. So
Duck season's getting close.
Oh, Tiger, right now, running the way we're running right now, we're about 15 and a half gallons per hour. And when we're towing, maybe 3.5 or 4 gallons an hour. It's not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. But I try not to run the boat too hard. I want to run it, but I don't want to run it really hard. I don't want to hold it wide open under a big load. So, but towing the net, we do that about 2,000 RPMs, and we don't have a huge amount of fuel burn there. I see a couple gray pickup trucks up there with black bumpers on them. No?
They ain't got no stickers on the side of it.
No stickers? All right.
Was it 6 o'clock?
It is 6 o'clock.
Yeah. They ain't working this late.
For those of you in the chat that know what a gray pickup truck with a black bumper usually is around a boat landing. Just saying. Beautiful day. So I guess what we'll do is we'll get in here and we've got to go through these shrimp. We'll go through these shrimp and separate them, and we might just call it a day. We might have to work on heading these tomorrow. I don't know. We're going to head some for Mikey for sure, because he's going to be on the road probably at daylight tomorrow. Maybe. heading to Charleston. So we'll probably head out about 10 pounds or so for him after we get these picked up. He's got a new grandchild to go. He's got a date with a new grandchild tomorrow up in Charleston.
Let me call and see if I got a grandbaby.
What's that?
Let me call and see if I got a grandbaby.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be good news. We'll share that right here online. I can't believe they're not watching you on YouTube right now.
Do I have a grandchild? Oh, okay. Do what? Hey, okay. Alright, just checking. We headed back to dock now. Alright. Bye. Who you sell them to?
The market? City market?
Hell, I'll just buy some from you. I'll buy whatever.
Oh, you've earned your share today.
No, I'm
buddy.
talking about I got some people I like to get something to.
Oh, well. You can take the whole cooler if you want it. Makes no difference to me.
You tell me how much you want for it. I may take half of it.
Hey, Fubar, thanks for being with us. Brother, you're right here. We're just getting back to the marina. We went out and made 2 tows. I got Capt Mikey Parmalee with me today. I was able to con him into going. I still don't know how I'm able to do that, but I was able to get him on the boat with me. We're just coming in here into the no wake zone, so we're going to pull it back. And we still got a net full of shrimp to go through. So what we're going to do here is we're going to get the boat tied up and then go through these shrimp, and then we're going to head some for Capt Mikey. And you guys are going to be here with us. Thanks for joining us, y'all. This is so cool. We might be able to pick that bag up and set the whole thing up on the table.
Hey, Andy, you ever ate those?
No.
They're good.
Are they?
Scale them a little bit, cut the head off, batter them and fry them, eat the whole thing.
The tongue fish? I've never
They good.
I've never tried one. But what I want to do when we start this is try to get the camera down here so you guys can really really enjoy it, take it in, see what it looks like. At least be able to. It'll be a little biology class for you guys. I was only expecting to make 1 tow today, guys. But when I saw that first bag and Mikey got real excited, I knew we had to set out again. As long as we can get these shrimp kind of cleaned up, get the net cleaned up and be back at home before kickoff of Monday Night Football, I'll be a happy guy.
I would like to watch at least one pro game for the weekend. Watch that Monday night game. And the good thing about getting in here, the tide.
You built your table, Andy.
Me?
You did?
Yeah.
Did you fiberglass it?
It's coated. I
Coated?
didn't put glass on it, but I coated it. But I was getting back. We're back here. Tide's just started out, and the really great thing about that is that the walkways coming down to the floating docks are level. We won't have to fight that cooler up on the dolly on an uphill battle. It's level right now, making things a lot easier for us. Hey, is that rear bumper flipped out that side?
How about over here?
The other one should be good.
You want to flip this one out?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Please.
Think it flipped out with the. Think it flipped up with the waves a little while ago.
And Mikey, I got a loop right here.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right here.
It's going to go right on the cleat up here, and we'll back on it.
Put the loop first.
Yeah.
Pull it forward a little bit.
Boat's heavy with all this rig on it. Got it?
Yep. Don't think I'll be wearing these tennis shoes to work tomorrow.
I thought I had my boots in the truck as well. Left them at home.
Nah, that's what happens when you get older.
That's what happens.
It's
You're getting old. Too excited to get down here to go. All right, let's see how we can do this.
You tell me what you want to do.
You got that side?
Yep.
Let's go to the table. There we go. Oh. Everybody's so excited. I can hear the little croakers. Let's see, where's that stupid knot? All right, this line right here goes through there. That's it.
Pull it. Pull it and dump it. Oh, shit. Get your ass back to the boat.
Good enough.
Let me get these couple little babies right here and get back in the water. Y'all keep flipping. You keep flipping. You keep flipping. Little pogey. Let me get these big shrimp right here. I ain't let damn seagulls have them. They too pretty. That one's still alive. That one's still alive. One dead summer trout. Come here, little buddy. We're gonna save your ass.
Get this camera set right here. Where everybody can enjoy this.
Oh, I got you some bitches figured out. You ain't going back in the. They ain't going back in that.
Guys, what's that view look like right there? It's about as good as we can get it right there, guys. Yeah, we caught a few more. A few more fish this time. A lot more fish this time. Not bad. I'm like you though. Those big boats with the 200 foot of net.
God, I'd like to,
What do you think they're doing?
I'd just like to see what they're catching. I mean, it's got to be mind-boggling. There's some damn croakers by the boat window down here.
You know the thing about these shrimp, Mike, everybody wants them, but nobody wants to come and help you pick them up.
Nope.
If they're nicely headed, presented on ice.
Yes, sir. I'll take all you got.
What do you got there? Let me, yeah, sure, I'll take some of those from you.
We didn't have many, but we had a goddamn good haul there, Andy.
It wasn't bad. It was worth staying another 30 minutes for.
Yeah.
Guys, look at this one. Look at the size of that shrimp, would you? Did you see a catfish earlier?
About 3 small ones.
Yeah, we had a lot more on Tuesday when we were out there.
We caught them Saturday trout fishing. Good God Almighty.
How was trout fishing?
I had a trout fish, but I really wasn't fishing where there's. I shouldn't have said trout. I should have just said fishing.
Fishing
yeah,
in
just
general.
fishing is just fishing to me. The fishing was good.
Did the wind mess y'all up at all?
I had a little bumpy going out there, but no, it really wasn't bumpy going out. Bumpy coming back. I went all the way out to the end of Little St. Simon, north end of Little St. Simon's.
Little bonnet head, guys.
Hey, I threw one in back earlier. They're gonna better get the direction in time for them down. Birds to eat them. Figured this. Get on down, little fish. He didn't make it. Yes, over here.
Yeah, you got to swim quick around here, guys.
I tell you, there's a big old shark across the river over there. One day last week.
Really?
Yeah, about 7 feet long, right up on the bank. Never seen one down there all the years I've been coming down here.
Low tide, just kind of cruising along there,
Yeah,
trying to
push something up on the beach over there, up on the bank over there.
I've seen bonnet heads do that over Little St. Simon's.
It's bigger than a bonnet head. I don't know what kind. All I could see was his fin going through the water. If it was a bonnet head, it was a dang big one.
Yeah, if it's that big, it wasn't a bonnet head.
No, there's a shrimp.
Yeah, that. Show them that shrimp right there. Look at, guys, look at that thing. It's a lobster.
Yeah, I really think the shrimp are going to make it. I think there's going to be a huge comeback in them.
Yeah. Let's get some headed here, guys.
Nope, Mikey, you're doing this wrong. Let me call Charlie. Charlie doesn't have that pal headed.
Jeez, let's give him that cooler. We'll send him home with a project.
Yeah.
It's a lot of shrimp in a cooler. So guys, we'll get these heads, and we're going to head a few here for Mikey, so he can take them up with the family. Because he's got a big week ahead of him here, whether he knows it or not. He's probably not coming back until next week. He probably doesn't know that either. That's what happens when Grandma goes. Grandma says when we're coming home.
My mama was up there for 11 days.
Last time?
No, she went up there to stay with Colleen while the.
Oh, wow.
Because if they've got a 2.5-year-old, and if something happened in the middle of the night, they didn't have anybody to watch her.
Yeah. That's family.
Yep.
Come on, Mr. Seagull, get you ahead. Not near as many small shrimp as there were in here Tuesday. It's crazy, but it's true.
Throwing the damn heads in there, Mikey. I knew I saw some there.
Rest of them, there's 1 or 2 in there. The rest of them, I think, brown shrimp or mules. Good day shrimping on the water. Singing it. Playing the bells just for you, Mike.
I hear you.
For those of y'all that are hearing those bells and wondering, that is the Methodist Center on St. Simon's Island. It's the summer retreat place for the Methodist Church where young people come. This is where the Methodist faith was founded, was right here on St. Simon's by the Wesley brothers. Throw a little history at you guys. Hope this isn't too boring for you guys watching us head these shrimp. Some people find it fascinating. I don't know. I'm not even going to pick that little guy up. That's about the first really small one I've seen.
Yeah, I don't know. It's one small. That's my problem. I ain't got no strength in my hands anymore.
If we had Fishman here with us and a bottle of Jergens sitting over there on the gunnel, he would go through these things like lightning. Just warming up. Just kidding, Joe. Just kidding. Easy, Joe. Just kidding with you, brother. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Love it when the shrimp are running. I wonder how many of those big shrimp boats are out there watched our video from Tuesday and said, hey, I want to get down there on some of that.
Yep, you ain't gonna catch them tied up to the dock. So what do you get a pound, Randy? Headed.
Head ones on the bigger size is $4. Now you can't buy them for that. You go up there, they're going to be
Oh, I know.
10 or 12 bucks a pound. But off the boat, that's what boat price is right now. So I mean, it's worth your time to go out there and get a little salt water on your shoes.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to failing miserably.
You're doing good, Mikey. Just rake them little ones on off. We don't need to pick up them little ones.
Shrimp salad.
Come on. Come on.
Don't
Go.
call it me
Go.
now. I'm an old man.
Bigger shrimp ahead.
I'm an old man.
I know, I know. Thing's bigger than a lima bean.
And Leslie that runs the bait boat, he needs to get out there.
Yeah, I haven't seen him out there yet.
He's waiting on something. He's got to have a boat to get back forth to his boat. You know, it's tied up in the basin over there. And he's waiting. He's waiting on that. He said when that gets there, he'll get on them.
Has he been bait shrimping?
Yeah, I think he goes for bait shrimp about every day. I don't know if there's a pile of them in there saying I come early Sunday morning and got some bait to go trout fishing.
So this is going to be pretty much our last drag, because we dumped everything except there's still a little bit in the net. We'll get out of the net and clean the net out, but this is the majority of them. I got some electrical work coming up.
What we got?
I'm gonna need you over at Hannah's. Getting some. Jim's gonna put some power vents up there, air vents.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get them wired up, but I vote we do that about November.
Yeah, I vote that too.
I'll let you know.
As pretty as it's been the last couple of days, it was dang sure hot in the attic today.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You don't want to be in the attic. If you can avoid it, and this is something that's avoidable. Just got to get it done.
Got to get her done. Ow! Go ahead and head your big old horn, Daz.
Mikey missed a great ball game.
That's what I heard. It was
Friday
a good
night. One of the best ones I've ever seen.
What happened down at Fletcher High School?
You know, I saw something that happened down there.
It's happened 2 times.
The people have just gone nuts. I mean, I don't understand it, really. I'll be honest with you. I just don't get it. I did see some of that on the news.
I just heard about it this morning. I forgot even who told me this morning. Might have been at lunch. Somebody said something.
You know how some of these shrimp are really soft. They're going through that molting process, and you just a lot softer. Shrimp's a crustacean, just like a crab, and it'll go through a molting period just like any other crustacean. And when he does that, his shell is soft. Let's say their shell. It takes a few days for it to harden up. Guys, I know I'm no fun in this part of the day in the chat. I hope you guys are keeping it going for me. I will go back and read everything once it's up. That I will do. See if everybody's behaving themselves. Don't want to have to send anybody to the principal's office.
Crab.
Look at that little guy. Ah!
We didn't catch as many as them I thought we would.
No, you know, I haven't seen a lot of crabs in the net. Now, my net doesn't dig as hard as some of them. You know, we didn't catch one sand dollar.
Yeah, I noticed it didn't seem like the.
You know, I don't like it down on the bottom real hard. Where's it out so doggone fast?
I think we did all right.
A couple guys don't know what they're doing.
I know one guy that doesn't. I can catch it with a cast net, but
I think you did pretty doggone good today there, Mike. I'm sure everybody on the channel will rate you with a good thumbs up. Which reminds me, if you're still in here and you haven't done it, man, would y'all hit the thumbs up for me? Tell the algorithm that you dig the channel. It's not for my ego. It's for the algorithm. Do it for the algorithm, please.
you catch sheephead around in there, Mr. Andy.
Yeah, I think we probably baited them up sufficiently.
Yeah, they probably down there thick right now. Yeah, they probably down there thick. There's 1, 2, 3. I think a bunch of them here.
Well now.
Now we're gonna do clean the net out, ain't we?
Let's get over here where the fun is. So now the next process of having all this fun, guys, is going through the kind of shaking it out. And we'll clean the deck up, we'll hang the net up, shake it out, and then we gotta get Mikey on the road. I think that's in there.
Damn.
Man, did he wrap around this thing. This is the bottom rig that Mikey was telling you about that we hooked on the tickler chain of the net. So how about that, guys?
And it had a stingray.
Had a nice stingray on it.
What's going on, Bloomer?
What's up, Bloomer?
How'd it go? Oh, nice.
I'm glad I'm glad you're here to help us tote some.
That's a nice mess of shrimp right there.
Oh, you ought to see a full of them right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's second drag. We just dumped it. We still got some more in there to get. But
Here, I'll let you mess with that. We caught a rig too.
had a stingray on it. What the hell called a stingray that's called? All right, what you want me to do, Andy? Both the coolers, just the ones I got.
No, both the coolers. Don't do me like that.
I hate to tell you, brother, but I think it's gonna take one.
That's Bloomer pulled up here. He's gonna want some.
I don't know, brother.
You might have to get over there and help him.
I don't know if he's gonna
Swing it.
We're probably gonna need the cart too. Let's get it off the boat.
Good God. Let's bring it down back. Look at that cooler. I think so.
Hand truck.
There's a hand truck up there. Hey, we caught a lot more fish that time.
Yeah.
You know that's how much you're gonna hang in there.
I can't win for
Damn
losing.
extension cord. I got that.
Oh, I'm already come undone already. All right, haul away. All right, turn. Wait a minute. All right, turn it loose.
Drop it down.
Yeah, just turn it loose. Okay.
I see what you're doing. Got a couple up there high right there, and if you want to try to get them out. One on the other side right there. Right up high right there. Damn, that water's pretty.
All right.
Drop it down.
Let's see. Yeah. All right.
There's many damn small ones. There's like, you think there'd be some big ones somewhere.
Fish-wise?
Those croakers.
Yeah.
Because years ago, Eric used to sit on the pier down there before they built the new pier back in the late 60s and early 70s. God, he'd catch a big old croakers. Now, we all would. But he had the croaker population figured out.
Come on down.
Got it? Nah, we went and got them. Made 2 drags. There's that old cow nose rig right there. And we must run right through a school of goddamn croakers there.
Yeah, we got our share.
We didn't know nowhere near that many fish the first time.
Go up.
Oh, up, I'm sorry.
Little,
Now the big thing. Pull it up. We had nowhere near as many fish the first drag. Well, there are some nice ones. Right off Jekyll Beach.
It was busy out there, Bloomer.
Really?
Yeah, it was 5 or 6 boats out there working. Big ones.
Who made your pole for you, Andy?
Jack. All right, bring her on down. Okay. Thank you.
I thought y'all was catching bait.
Plenty of it.
Those are for eating.
Oh yeah. You ready to go up?
Yes, sir.
Don't fire me yet. I'm on first day on the job. And he got this thing down to a science right there, I tell you. I don't know if we got there. Maybe we caught all these fish because the tide may have started out during the course of that last drag.
All right.
Drop
her
it
down. All right.
Eating one? They good to eat. We was out at WA one night. In fact, the last trip WA made on the Grace. We went out and dropped everybody, caught a bunch of them. He takes about 20 of them things to skin them. I mean, scale them, cut the heads off. We're gonna cook them. I looked at him. I said, "Man, we got all this summer trout." He said, "That ain't no good." He said, "You fix to find out what real good eating is." I didn't believe him. This was good.
And it was tasty, huh?
Pretty damn tasty, brother. The crabs and everything else is out here. I guess the seagulls got all they wanted, didn't they, Andy?
They're gone. Everybody went home.
Don't let Jay see this. All right.
All right, y'all.
Long tail on him, ain't he? And they look like he swam off. Oh, then I may not get back up. Y'all been gigging lately, Doc?
We went 2 weeks ago. Did pretty good. I think we lined up for 15.
Damn.
Where were y'all? Right here? Oh, other side?
Man, you need to go up there to Egg Island one night. Them shrimp, them flounder got to be up there. That whole bottom of it is just unbelievable. That whole sandbar reminds me so much of Pelican Spit back in the day. Drop off. Those fish have got to be in there.
What you doing, Mikey?
I'm throwing all these overboard.
Get up off your knees. Did you hear the news? Mikey is headed to Charleston for a date with a new grandbaby.
See him right now. You gonna head him out right quick? I'll head him out right here. That's fine. I ain't quite as fast as old Randy is. Charlie Williams wouldn't have had a damn bunch of shrimp in a hurry. Huh? Well, these are damn big old shrimp. How's David doing with his hit?
You're doing good. Tough.
He damn sure is. He is very lucky. He waved the car on. We were sitting in line. He waved the car in front of us. The car took off. We were getting ready to pull up. He took off. The guy was making it right. The light was green. We were going straight, and he freaking slam dunked it. Y'all watched him get hit. Everybody jumped out of the cars. He did it the other day right down there by his house. Darted out in front of the car. Yeah, all them croakers right there was born at the same time, brother. Had to been. They all the same damn size. Just that old baby like that right there. Scaled him, cut his head off, and cook him, eat him whole. Bones, ain't no bones.
Guys,
And it might have just been because I was that goddamn.
put those in the bucket.
Might have been I was that damn hungry.
All right, Mikey, working the boat. How would you rate it?
Do what now?
The boat, working the boat.
Good, 100%. 10, whatever you can give it. I don't think I did bad for my first time.
Oh, you didn't do bad at all. I'll get out of the way. Here, let me get off. You want to hose it down? I'll get out of the way. I was going to do it, but I'll get out your way. He's going to need me in just a minute anyway. Stand back here and run the water out. You want some shrimp? You see that cooler?
I didn't open it. I never said.
Do you want some shrimp?
Don, you ever seen the shrimp when you're out there?
Yes, sir. Good population in there.
I think the cycle is coming back for us. Everything seems to be getting better. Where's that drain to, Andy? Right there?
Right here, right out the back of the boat. Wash it, just wash it this way. Wash everything this way.
There we go.
Come back over here, one. There we go. The moment on that thing is significant. If we had some fresh water, we could really rinse the boat down.
Huh?
If we had some fresh water, we could really rinse the boat down.
Yep. Let me get
I'll
this
take
bit.
that piece of plastic while you're there.
Huh?
That little red bag.
Yeah.
I'll
What is
take
that?
That used to be strawberries.
Oh, okay. Strawberry fields forever. I think they're a big damn pile of mush right now.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to try them. Not a good idea.
What you think, Andy?
I think it looks pretty good. Watch this side over here while you're here, outside the boat where we got all this stuff hanging off of it.
All right.
I just don't want it to smell because I don't want people to start complaining to Jimmy. I just want to try to clean it up good. We don't want any residual on the boat. I think that looks good, Mike.
All right, buddy.
I'm going to close out the live stream. Tell everybody thanks for joining us. Let me get that microphone. Tell everybody thanks for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
Got Mike's got.
All right, you're going to take that off because I don't know what I'm doing.
Let me get that. Oh, guys, another productive day on the old mini shrimp trawler. Man, I had a lot of fun. A lot of fun having Mikey. A lot of fun having Mikey on the boat today, and we really caught some shrimp. So let me get back in here with you guys. We still got 36 of you guys in here. How many pounds, Julio? I'm going to guess we probably ended up with maybe 60 pounds of tails. I haven't weighed them, but I'm going to guess 60 pounds. The big cooler from the first drag is full. There are a lot of shrimp in that cooler, which I'm going to deal with tomorrow. We'll work on heading those things tomorrow. So I'll, just a guesstimate, I'm going to go with 60. But once again, guys, thanks for joining us and being a part of it. You guys make this a lot of fun, and it's something I really enjoy sharing with you. Thanks for being here and being so involved with the channel. I'm going home for a little Monday Night Football. I want you guys to share the video, and thanks for commenting. But most of all, hey, we want you guys to be safe out there. That's all we got. You guys take care.